This is a leveraging protocol. A key feature for all good golf swings is creating joints that can expand and impact. But in order to create that expansion possibility, you have to do it on the backswing. So I've got the weight carriage. I'm going to completely take off all the bands. I've already taken off 3 of them. So the 4 bands are secure in my pocket. And I'm actually going to take off a couple of the weights. I'm going to leave on the orange weight and 1 black weight, and they easily come off the carriage. And I'll set these aside for a moment. So with a lot of golfers, they don't create a leverage condition. So you can see I've got a free stack that can go up, and the carriage can go up and down the shaft. And what we're going to learn how to do is we're going to set the weight down at the dampener and simply learn how to use pressure in our feet. This is the waggle. Think of Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, they're great golfers. They start from an athletic ready position. And in this position, we're simply going to step into our lead side, force proceeding motion, letting the lead arm go up to parallel to the ground, and we're going to let the stack settle by the grip. So we're going to set it by the dampener, little footwork, let it settle by the grip. And this is a drill that helps so many golfers develop power because they don't create leverage. They do something in their grip or arm condition that really doesn't settle the weight stack freely by the grip. So pressure in the feet, force proceeding motion with a push into the ground and letting that weight stack settle in the hands. There's a pause there for a moment, then we're going to let that shoot out. So again, pressure in the feet, let it load up, let it settle, a mild pause, and a sense of shooting out into a follow through. Let's do it again. Pressure in the feet, a pause, let it settle, and let it shoot out. And even on this side, on the follow through, letting it settle is a key thing. Just a moment of reflection, a moment of pause, so that you have awareness on how to create momentum, create timing in your golf swing. We need to have this sense of push, sling, settling, and fire, and then resettle for that moment. Now to add a little bit of energy to this, we're going to take the thin band. This is a great exercise. I love this. So I'm going to put 1 thin band on the carriage. Now I have a little bit of elastic force, and here's why. Because I want you to have a sense, after you've done conservatively 10 to 15 without the band, let's see if we can now start using a little bit of ground force during the backswing. So this is where we have that sense of push into the ground that moves my center of mass, moves my rotation into a backswing, and you'll see how this carriage is going to want to move up the shaft toward the dampener. It won't make it all the way there just because it's hard to do, but I want you to have the sense of readiness in your hands and sling it. And that sling actually got the carriage to go to the dampener. So here's the sense of energy where I'm pushing my body up and away from the ground actively. Very important motion. So I think you can see the value of learning how to build leverage initially in the golf swing. We're getting in a stance position, feet have a readiness to them. I'm an athlete. The weights are at the bottom of the shaft against the dampener. The sense is pressure into the ground. Create that sense of leverage, a little bit of a pause. Fire that, let it resettle. Again, let's do that again. Let's let the weight stack gather up at the dampener, sense of pressure in the feet. Let it pause and fire it out. So as a protocol, 10 to 15 of these is a great way for you to sense how to create leverage, how to have a little bit of patience so your body can store that sensation up so you can fire it into a golf ball.